Did you know your brain isn't actually designed to make you happy? It's true. For millions of years, its primary job was to keep you alive. And that ancient survival instinct is still running the show, often sabotaging your peace and joy without you even realizing it. But what if I told you that you have the power to reprogram that ancient wiring, to literally sculpt your brain for lasting happiness, resilience, and an unshakable sense of calm? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll discover exactly how to do it. Why should you care about this? Because if you don't understand how your brain works, you're constantly fighting an uphill battle against your own biology. You're stuck in a loop of negativity, anxiety, and self-doubt, wondering why happiness feels so fleeting. But what if you could break free? What if you could turn your brain into your greatest ally instead of your biggest saboteur? In the next few minutes, you're going to learn 3 incredibly powerful, scientifically backed habits that will fundamentally change your relationship with your own mind. First, you'll discover how to interrupt the negativity bias that's holding you back. Second, you'll master the art of savoring positive moments, making them stick like super glue. And third, you'll unlock the transformative power of play to rewire your brain for joy. Get ready to reclaim your mind. Hey everyone, I'm Ascend Mindset. And for years, I've been obsessed with understanding the human mind. Not just the philosophical aspects, but the hard science of how our brains actually work. I've spent countless hours diving into neuroscience research, psychological studies, and practical applications that help people like you transform their mental landscape. My goal isn't just to share information, but to give you actionable tools that create real, lasting change. Today, we're going to demystify why happiness often feels so elusive and, more importantly, equip you with the exact strategies to build it, brick by neural brick. This isn't about positive thinking fluff. This is about neuroplasticity in action, so let's dive in and unlock the power within your own brain. Before we get to the habits, let's talk about the game changer, neuroplasticity. For a long time, scientists believed our brains were pretty much fixed after childhood. But we now know that's completely false. Your brain is incredibly adaptable, constantly rewiring itself based on your experiences, thoughts, and actions. Every time you learn something new, practice a skill, or even just think a certain way, you're literally reshaping your brain. Think of it like this. Neurons that fire together, wire together. The more you repeat a thought or an action, the stronger that neural pathway becomes. This is crucial because it means you're not a prisoner of your past experiences or your default negative settings. That ancient survival brain, the one constantly scanning for threats and dwelling on problems, that's your amygdala, the brain's alarm system. But you also have your prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain, responsible for planning, decision-making, and emotional regulation. Neuroplasticity means you can strengthen the connection to your CEO and reduce the tyrannical grip of your alarm system. It's not magic, it's biology. And understanding this gives you immense power over your own mental state. Now let's put this science into action with our first habit. Our brains have a negativity bias. It's like Velcro for bad experiences and Teflon for good ones. A single negative comment can stick with you all day, while 10 compliments might just slide right off. This is a survival mechanism. Our ancestors needed to remember threats to stay alive. But in our modern world, it often leads to rumination, anxiety, and feeling overwhelmed. The first step to rewiring your brain is to interrupt this negative loop. When you catch yourself spiraling into negative thoughts, maybe you're replaying an awkward conversation, worrying about a deadline, or just feeling generally down. You need a pattern interrupt. This isn't about suppressing the thought. It's about breaking its momentum. Here's how. Stop. Literally say stop to yourself, either out loud or in your head. You can even clap your hands, snap your fingers, or stand up. The physical action helps break the mental pattern. Breathe. Immediately take 3 deep, slow breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a few seconds, and exhale slowly through your mouth. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, signaling to your brain that you're safe. Observe. Don't judge the thought, just observe it. Acknowledge it, then let it pass like a cloud in the sky. Oh, there's that worry about work again. Okay, I see it. This creates distance between you and the thought. This simple, three-step technique, practiced consistently, begins to weaken those negative neural pathways. You're literally telling your brain, we're not going down that road anymore. It takes practice, but it's incredibly powerful. Now let's talk about making the good stuff stick. If our brains are Velcro for bad and Teflon for good, how do we make the good stuff stick? We savor it. This isn't just about experiencing positive moments. It's about consciously extending and amplifying them. Rick Hansen, a renowned neuropsychologist, talks about taking in the good. When something positive happens, no matter how small, don't just let it pass. Pause. Let it sink in. Feel it in your body. For example, you take a sip of your morning coffee instead of just gulping it down. Pause. Notice the warmth of the mug, the rich aroma, the taste on your tongue. For just 10 to 20 seconds, really feel that moment. Or maybe you get a compliment. Instead of deflecting it, let it land. Feel the warmth in your chest. This simple act of savoring, even for micro moments, literally changes your brain chemistry. It strengthens the neural pathways associated with positive emotions, making your brain more receptive to happiness over time. You're building a reservoir of positive experiences, one savoring moment at a time. Here are 5 micro-savoring examples you can try today. The warm shower. Feel the water on your skin, the steam, the clean scent. Is the perfect bite. Really taste your food. Notice the textures and flavors. A moment of nature. Look out the window. Notice a cloud, a tree, the sound of birds. A kind word. When someone says something nice, let it resonate. Don't dismiss it. Your pet's affection. Feel their fur, hear their purr, enjoy their presence. These small, intentional acts are your brain's fertilizer for happiness. And speaking of fertilizer, let's talk about something we often neglect as adults. Play. When was the last time you truly played? Not passive entertainment like scrolling social media or binge-watching Netflix, but active, joyful, purposeless play. As adults, we often lose this vital component of well-being, replacing it with endless to-do lists and responsibilities. But play isn't just for kids. It's a powerful neurobiological tool for stress reduction, creativity, and emotional regulation. When you engage in active play, whether it's drawing, building something, playing a sport, dancing, or even just doodling, you activate different parts of your brain. You reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, and increase dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Play allows your mind to wander, to make unexpected connections, and to solve problems in novel ways. It's a direct antidote to burnout and a powerful stimulant for innovation. Think about it. When you're playing, you're fully present. You're not worrying about the past or the future. This state of flow is incredibly restorative for your brain, and you don't need hours. Even 15 to 30 minutes of active play a few times a week can make a profound difference. It's about rediscovering that childlike curiosity and allowing yourself to engage in activities purely for the joy of it. This isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for a healthy, happy brain. It's about actively rewiring your brain for joy, one playful moment at a time. You've just learned 3 simple, yet profoundly powerful habits to reprogram your brain for happiness, interrupting negative patterns, savoring positive moments, and embracing play. This isn't a quick fix. It's a journey of consistent, intentional effort. The 21-day myth of habit formation is just that, a myth. Real brain rewiring takes time, but every single time you practice these habits, you're strengthening those positive neural pathways. You're literally building a more resilient, joyful, and creative brain. Imagine a life where you're not constantly battling your own mind. A life where challenges are met with calm, creativity flows freely, and happiness isn't a fleeting emotion, but a deeply ingrained state of being. That's the power you unlock when you commit to these practices. Start small, be consistent, and be patient with yourself. Your brain is listening, and it's ready to change. If this video resonated with you, and you're ready to take control of your mental well-being, Do me a favor, subscribe to Ascend Mindset for more science-backed strategies to unlock your full potential. Comment Rewire below if you're committed to practicing these habits and building a happier brain. I read every single comment, and your engagement fuels this community. Turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive. Speaking of which, next week we're tackling something even more controversial: